Hey, beautiful family, welcome back in. I'm going to dive right into this video because this might be really unsettling to a lot of you that are viewing this video. But when you change into the person that you were always supposed to be, this is going to be unsettling to a lot of people. They want to owe you back. They can't identify with this new person that you've become. They just cannot connect. They can't embrace this person that you've become. It's unsettling. It's just nerve-wracking. It's just like nail biting to people because they want to owe you back. The old you is done. The old you is gone. You are finally embracing the person that God created you to be. You should be so proud of who you are. You've always been this person. You've always been this person. But we have to learn how to embrace that dark night of the soul. See, when you embrace the dark night of the soul, you have to go down in the trenches spiritually. That means you got to confront the trauma, the self-denial. You have to confront these things. This is what the Lord wanted me to share with you. I'm telling you, listen, God said this is unsettling. They want the old you back. And I just wrote it down 3 times because I heard it 3 times. This is unsettling. They want to owe you back. Just think about it. This is unsettling. They want to owe you back. But you refuse to live a life that is not you anymore. You refuse to live a life that don't belong to you. You refuse to live a life that conform to people and their ideals, their ideologies, their beliefs. You refuse to conform to that person. You are walking tall and people don't like it. They want to owe you. People like you when you were the old person because you were not a person that was challenged. You didn't put up a fight. You just conformed. Whatever people wanted you to be a part of, you just jumped right into the water. That's because you wanted people to love you and you were afraid to embrace the person you've always been because you thought certain people won't be there for you. But it's always the people that were never supposed to be a part of your tribe that's going to give you the most problems. People who are not a part of your tribe, people who are not a part of your community, they will never embrace your authenticity. Never. To those of you who are wondering what in the world is going on with your life, the people in your circle, what is this? I'm an honest person. I'm genuine. I'm real. I'm authentic. That's the problem. You too real for people. You too genuine. You too authentic. You too raw for people. You are. People can't take your rawness. They can't take your truth. They can't. The old you is done. You are embracing the person that God wants you to be. When you become this person that you've always supposed to be, now you're going to see things just automatically flow to you because you are in sync. You are aligned. This is why y'all probably are seeing synchronicities of a sign, a number, a message, a word, a dream. You keep saying it over and over and over again because you have awakened or you are awakening to who? To your true self, to the true person that you've always were meant to be. I'm telling you, family of God, you're gone. You refuse to be a person that people please. You just refuse to be a person that people want to control and manipulate. If you're not careful in life, you'll wear a mask just to make somebody else feel better because you have a fear of not being liked and not being loved. If you really show the world who you are, do you know you are denying your true self of what God really wants to give you? You can't be afraid to put yourself out there. You can't be afraid to let the people know who you really are, the gifts you have. Listen, people who love you, people who are there for you, people who are part of your tribe, people who are supposed to be a part of your community. These are the people that's going to embrace you. People who don't want to embrace your truth, people don't like to hear your truth. These are the people that were never a part of your tribe. They weren't. People who are called to you, they are going to stay. You might be asking yourself, how can this person just up and go, just run away, just ghost? Because they're not called to you. And any person that's not called to you, they're not going to stay. They're not going to stay. This is going to be so unsettling to a lot of y'all because people want you back, but they want that old version of you. They can't get that old version of you. That time is gone. That time has ran out. You can't be the old person you used to be, even if you tried to. Did y'all know that? When you become awakened spiritually, you cannot think the same way. You are not going to think the same way. And you got to know that's okay. Everybody won't like it, but some will. Everybody won't love that new change that you're embracing, but some people will. You're going to have more people who love you in life than hate you. You are a family. Because the ones that hate you, the ones that place stumbling blocks in your way, that's minimal. Those are the ones that don't matter. Why make them matter? Why make people matter in your life who are not a part of your life? Why lose sleep? Why stress yourself out over people who are not stressing themselves out about you? It's unsettling to people. They want you back. When I say want you back, people want you back. They miss the person that you used to be. They miss that person. You were very indecisive, probably. You probably just went with the flow, and they liked it because you were easily to manipulate. You were easily to control because you were afraid to think outside of the box. You were afraid to think on your own. But this was what's going to tear your spirit up because that's who you are. And you've been warring against yourself for so long. God said, let me cause a division here. God said, let me break this up. You remember the Tower of Babel in the beginning of the Bible? They would have reached their goal. And God looked down and saw it. They were going to accomplish it. So God had to confound. He had to confuse the language. That's why God brought in a confusion with you and people. You and a person. Don't matter how many people. But God allowed a confusion. Sometimes God would allow confusion. He will allow disruption. Why? God can't afford for you to keep wasting precious time with people who are not going anywhere, people who are wearing masks. They want you to wear a mask. They're not comfortable who they are, but you've always been inside. You were always comfortable inside, but you was just afraid to bring it out. See, this is what's so unsettling. They want this old part of you, but you, oh, they can't take the new you. Oh, they don't like the new you. You got to be willing to be criticized for standing for the truth. You got to be willing to be criticized when you embrace who you really are. Get to a point in your life where what people think about you is not governing your life. It's not governing how you feel. You know how many people in this world are worried about how people feel? It's going to change your whole mood because somebody didn't speak to you that spoke to you yesterday. Somebody that didn't talk to you today. They've been talking to you for months, but today they ignored you and your whole life is upside down. That shifts your whole mood. If this is happening to you, family, you have given that person too much power of your life. Take your power back. So what if people speak? Listen, try your best to live a life. If they do good, if they don't, great. If you love me today, tomorrow you don't, that's your problem. And you say it from a place of love because you cannot go through the rest of your life allowing what people think about you, how they feel about you to govern and rule your whole life. Some people stay up all night trying to replay what people said to them. Did I say the wrong thing? No, family. That is a distraction from the enemy. This is what's so unsettling about this newness that God is bringing in. And I don't mean just a new beginning. You're going back to the person you were always created to be. That's what's unsettling to people. They don't recognize you. And a lot of people won't receive you, and they're going to call you fake. They're going to call you real, because how dare you speak outside the box? How dare you get outside the box? How dare you live a better life? How dare you think different? Because you've always been different. But God had to create a calm and a peaceful place so that you can be in a place that is conducive to what he want to bring out of you. Because whatever coming out, family, it's always been there. God just had to make sure you had the capacity to be who he's always called you to be. So you have to be in the right place to be all you can be. When you're in the right place at the right time with the right people, amazing, great, transformational things happen for you. But when you are in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people, all hell gonna break loose in your life. And God is just pushing you, and you trying to go back. God is pushing you, and you trying to go back. Then God will bump you real hard with a life crisis to push you where you need to be, and you keep going back, and it's going to get harder and harder because we're trying to kick against the prick. Then the Apostle Paul says it's hard to kick against the prick. We can't win. A farmer has a gold, it's a stick, but he poked, it's a sharp edged stick, it's a gold to get the cattle in line, to chastise the cattle, to teach it to obey where I'm leading you. That's the Holy Spirit. God said, I'm chastising you, Nikki, because I love you. I can't afford for you to be in the wrong direction. I can't afford for you to be in the wrong place with the wrong people at the wrong time. Your whole spiritual equilibrium have been off until now. It's unsettling for a lot of people. It ain't going to be easy for people to digest you now. It's not. It's not going to be easy for people to receive this person. You've always been this person. You've always been a vibrant person. You've always been a loving and a kind and a caring, helpful person. You've always been a smart and intelligent person. But God just had to create an environment that was conducive for you to bring out all this greatness. That's what God is doing. And people don't want this part of you. Why? Because they're not called to you. They're not your true tribe. God say, stop casting your pearls upon swine. You don't have to beat God on top of the head of everybody. Be a light. Every opportunity that God gives us to be a witness, to throw Christ in a conversation, that's it. But don't keep casting your pearl upon swine. What would swine do with a pearl? He don't know the value of the pearl, right? So he's going to stomp that pearl into his slop in the hog pen. A pearl don't belong in a hog pen. A pearl, a diamond, a ruby, a sapphire, it doesn't belong in a cesspool. Sometimes we were in a cesspool of life. We were in the hog pen, but God allowed us to be in that mess so we can find ourselves, family. We came out stinking, busted, and disgusted. God said, I didn't want you to go through that, but you were so disobedient. You were so hell-bent on doing it your way. You were so hell-bent on pleasing these people who never like you anyway, who was going to leave your life anyway. God said, I just let you have it your way. God said, I just step back and let you have it your way. This is what's unsettling the people, but they want you back because that old version of you was more controllable. You were more obedient to what people wanted you to do. You were a yes person sometimes, not meaning it in a hard way. They ask you for something to do. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, got it. You were tired, needed some sleep, needed some rest, but you kept saying yeah to please somebody because that's where you drew your value from. No, your value comes from Christ. Your value comes from within, family. You refuse to be the old person. You do. You refuse to be a person that you used to be. You're going to speak up now. You don't care who like it or not. And you're going to speak in truth. You're going to speak in love. People receive you, they do, and they don't, they don't. Shake the dust off your feet, but people don't receive you. It's not your loss, it's your gain, it's their loss. Stop casting your pearls upon swine. Stop justifying who you are. Stop justifying the people who God called you to be. Stop trying to make people believe who you are. Let your light shine before men. Your work gonna speak for you, and it's gonna give the Father glory in heaven. Family, no. You don't need to try to make the world like you. This is not your home. We're in the world. We're not of this world. They don't supposed to like us. We came to shine light on darkness. We came to speak truth. They don't like the truth. So they want to dim your light by attacking your self-worth, by attacking your value, by attacking your emotions and the things you've gone through with. So you can meditate on it all the time. So you can get blocked emotionally, so you can be blocked spiritually. Then they got control of you. Then the devil won. Don't let the devil win. Take your power back. Be bold. Be bold as a lion. Walk yourself right in the enemy's camp, and everything you know he stole, snatch it. Don't ask for it. Snatch it. Take it back. God said the heavens suffered violence and the violence taken by force. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. If you are enough, don't forget, beautiful people, to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the like button for me and go back and listen to the pre-recorded lives and videos of this channel and look at the shorts. If you want to purchase products, give back to the ministry, go to the back of my YouTube page, click those links to the candles and that Amazon store link. Jump over to my Instagram and Nikki Mccray and give me your support. To those of you who are sending donations to this ministry, do it as a gift or donation, family. Don't send it any other way. I ask that you guys be obedient who are sending it. We're not begging for anything. Those of you who are reaching out to me to emails asking, so I'm relaying the message to you. So please send it. If the Lord leads you to send it, whenever he tells you to send it, do it as a gift or donation, please. And that's greatly appreciated. The best is yet to come. Have an amazing day. Until next time, we will talk later. Same place, same time.